Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this team to get us going. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back. It's yours. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Trying to find some room. It's Gibson. Ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. The defense adds 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Impressive spin move. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
In the red area, it's Daniels. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Just trucks through the defender. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. To throw, it's yours. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Big decision here on the road for this offense on 4th down. These are the calls that can either suck the energy out of the stadium if it goes in your favor, or it can hype the home crowd up that much more and give them momentum if you're stopped.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor just
airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. And what a catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver.
Lob that.
I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Ewers. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida, 14, Texas, 7.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking for a deep completion. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking downfield, it's yours. And this pass is on target, caught. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. A new set of downs after that completion. No press here. The defense backing away. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he...
And the pressure gets to him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He's got his man wide open. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. In the clear at the 25. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end home for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner trying to create good field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Tackle made after the completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Powerful running into the secondary. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical. It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a 3rd down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas, 10.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Ewers. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He makes the grab. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. See if they can convert the point after.
Number 21.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's going to take another shot right here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wafting it toward the left sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. And a sophomore making an impact play.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
The Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, the ball on the ground. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Fights off a defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Back to throw. It's yours. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here comes a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. He'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll run it here, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida 41, Texas 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A quick shoot. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the Gators keep the football on the move. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like he's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Tries to get it to the running back. And that catch is hauled. And he's out of bounds. Decent yardage.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackle.
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's escaping the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
It is 3rd down and forever. He'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He pulls in the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Texas. Number 21 takes it back to the score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas 24.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up with this possession. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to scramble now. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down coming up after that running play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.